This is the Geekery Update with Alan and Brian. I'm Alan.
And I am Brian.
Yes. Okay, so we are currently in the middle of the Mandalorian Season 2 on Disney+.
Yes.
Boba Fett will make an appearance on the show. But they've already confirmed now that we're going to have, Disney Plus is going to have a Boba Fett show. Now, these Star Wars shows that they're doing for Disney Plus, we've already been told we're going to have an Obi-Wan show with Ewan McGregor, and also Cassian Andor show, who was the character from Rogue One.
And the robot we all loved is going to be a part of the show too.
Yes, played by Alan Tudyk. The actor who played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones, Episode 2, he also played Aquaman's dad in Aquaman with Jason Momoa. He is playing Boba Fett on The Mandalorian anyway, which we would assume that he would be playing him in this Boba Fett show. Now, the awesome thing about that is, okay, first when I heard that he's playing Boba Fett, I was like, oh no, Daniel Logan should be playing Boba Fett. Because he played Attack of the Clones, and then he played his voice in Clone Wars and Rebels. But, got to think about, okay, he played Jango Fett. Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett. So it only makes sense that the same actor would play him as an adult.
No, that makes total sense. And the actor's name is Temuera Morrison.
You pronounce that a whole lot better than I thought you were.
Hey, sometimes people improve. Name speaking might not be one of them this year.
Okay, so and then another speculation or wish that people have had, Captain Rex is another clone.
Yes.
Now we know that Ahsoka Tano is.
I thought she had her. She was rumored to have her own show too.
She did rumor, but it's not confirmed yet.
Right.
But she is going to be in her live action debut on The Mandalorian, played by Rosario Dawson. Those who big fans of Clone Wars and Rebels know that Ahsoka and Captain Rex are like this. Not romantically, but they're pretty much best friends.
Right. So, their chemistry's on point.
Right. So if Ahsoka's going to show up, and we know, okay, Captain Rex was in Return of the Jedi. That was confirmed that he was one of the part of the rebellion. He had the big mustache and stuff and everything. So we know he's still alive. He's still around. It's still out there. So if that actor is he's playing all the clones. He played all the clones also in Revenge of the Sith. That Captain Rex would be on there as well, and he would play him. The Mandalorian takes place after Return of the Jedi.
5 years after, right?
Yes. Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett was killed. The Sarlacc pit ate him. In the expanded universe novels, this being one of them, The Mandalorian Armor, takes place after Return of the Jedi. There is some flashbacks to before that, but it pretty much says that he crawled out of the Sarlacc pit, but the Sarlacc pit, Sarlacc monster, digests you for 1,000 years. So Boba Fett is very torn up and disfigured. And the Boba Fett show could take off from there, or it could show you flashbacks of what he did between Attack of the Clones and when we see him again in Empire Strikes Back. What these Disney Plus shows are doing, that I wanted to take note of. Okay, so first, when Disney had bought the rights to Lucasfilm, had bought Lucasfilm and started doing Star Wars movies. Of course, they first came out and said, okay, we're going to do episode 7, 8, 9. And then they're like, oh, we're also going to do anthology films, which the first one being Rogue One. And then they did, Rogue One was very successful. And then they did Solo. I love Solo.
I loved it too.
Yes, but it was very underrated. And then that led them to be like, maybe we shouldn't be doing these anthology movies. And then they moved on. They're like, okay, let's do shows instead. Now, so Obi-Wan was going to be one of these anthology movies. And they turned it into, they're going to be doing a show now with Ewan McGregor. Another one was going to be a Boba Fett movie. And that is what turned into The Mandalorian. They're like, okay, so we're not going to do a Boba Fett movie. Let's do a show about where we're going to follow another Mandalorian. So I find it funny that the Boba Fett movie turned into The Mandalorian, but now we're also it's like we're going back to that. We're also going to do an actual Boba Fett show.
Because of the success of The Mandalorian, the Boba Fett show's like, what's up, guys? I'm here.
Yeah, right?
I mean, Boba Fett's one of the most popular Star Wars characters ever. Yeah. I think giving us a TV show that makes sense would be outstanding. I think it's great.
Okay, so I just thought of this. I was just explaining how I was upset that Daniel Logan wouldn't be reprising his role. He totally could for this show, because I was explaining how maybe they could explore what happened between Attack of the Clones and Empire Strikes Back. They could explore that whole time. They could have both actors, just the way they do Howard Stark. They have two actors to play Howard Stark.
They could do a Arrow type scenario where they go back and forth.
Exactly. Yes.